In this video, I'm in Shillong, a less visited place that many tourists, at least from the West, probably don't know. This is a place of hills, a place of clouds, a place filled with beautiful waterfalls, where churches replace temples, and bustling markets show the local life. Welcome to Shillong. So if there could be said to be a real central point of Shillong, this is it. This is ground zero right here. This kind of almost roundabout, but not quite roundabout, a real traffic kind of thoroughfare. Every car goes through here. It's always busy, it's always honking, it's always traffic jams, and it's always a ton of people trying to get in between. Full of life though, right? So I wanted to go straight into things there, so I just went down to the main roundabout there by Police Bazaar, met a couple of guys there. They're going to show me around some places for the afternoon. Should help getting around. I don't have so much time in the capital city here, so gotta make the most of it.
This one is radio station.
Oh, it's a radio station.
Radio station.
So where are we going to get started today? Where are we off to now?
So now we are going for this cathedral.
The cathedral?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, the St. Mary's Cathedral.
Mary's,
Ah, yes, I saw that one on the maps.
Bosco Square.
Okay, cool. Yeah, this will be good. It's surprising. The Christian community here is absolutely huge, but I'll say a little bit more about that later. So this area that we're going through now is really the kind of education hub of the city. We've just been past St. Mary's College here, a lot of college buildings, a lot of students clearly around. And for the moment, an almost flat road, but you clearly see the hills that are surrounding the city here. So I arranged with the guys that I met in the centre there to take me around the city, show me some of the more obvious sights, but also take me away from the obvious sights to show me the real side of the city. So I'm curious what's going to come from that. Oh, more chickens and fruits. For now, I'm starting off at the Cathedral of Mary, Help of Christians. This is a Roman Catholic cathedral built in 1936, I believe, and it's actually the seat of the Archbishop of Shillong. This is absolutely not a sight here that I would have expected to see. Such a huge cathedral here in the city, and supposedly this is the biggest in Northeast Asia. Let's go and take a closer look. It spreads all the way around here. All the way around. The main entrance in the middle here. The church is upstairs. Okay, so I go in here and.
This is the Grotto Chapel.
The big chapel there.
No, Grotto Chapel.
Grotto Chapel. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So should I go up the stairs to the main church?
Yes.
Okay. Ah, thank you.
Here we have this English masses, then other languages like Hindi, Garo, and Adivasi masses.
Okay. I'll go upstairs to start then. Thank you. Okay, so I've been directed up to the main chapel here. That was quite an amazing place to see, and so calming being inside there. The lady was doing the cleaning there, and just humming, singing this really peaceful tune the whole time. Now before I knew about Meghalaya, I never expected there to be an area of India where there was such an impact of Christianity. But supposedly 75% of the population here is Christian. Let's head on now and see what else these guys have to show me. And this is the Lady Hyari Park that I've been taken to next. Lovely little park in the south of the city, well manicured grass here, really nicely kept. You got flower gardens here, little lake and river. Supposedly there's a little zoo here, there's playgrounds for the kids, and there's an area for playing chess as well. No chess going on at the moment, but this is the chess area. Now being around here, it's really easy to just forget where you are. And then you see the big Indian flag. just almost seems out of place. Now we're going to head on to what I've been promised is going to show me the real local life of the city. We're heading away from the city centre and what you'd normally consider the tourist sites, out to Bara Bazaar, or Ïewduh as it's known. Alright, out on the streets is much better than being in a car down here. Well, I'm still going in front. There's quite some life around here. Where we're heading is really the more wholesale market area, where they sell by the bag instead of by the kilo. It gets delivered to the villages and sold in smaller amounts there. The butchers, the chickens just out on display there. Okay, so like the buses, these cars are laden up to be taken to the villages. Yeah, this is really the hub of supplies going to everywhere outside of Shillong, I guess. So all the buses, all the vehicles here. Oh, this is the entrance to actual Ïewduh then. We've got some more open-air butchers here. Wow, that really is a different world to at home. Oh, the lovely fruits there. Oh, look at this colour. So this is the entrance to Ïewduh, the main wholesale market of the city. Hence why we see all those buses and trucks outside. Oh, more chickens. Chickens and fruits. So this part of the market here is really the part of the market for utensils, for kitchen stuff, that kind of thing. It's really quite small and packed in here. There's some clothes and other stuff going on as well. But like a lot of bazaars all over the world, it's always sort of focused, one area, one thing they're selling. And that's the same thing here. So you say villagers will actually come into Shillong and they will come shopping here at this market?
In this market here.
So sometimes stuff gets delivered to the villages, other times the villagers come here to go shopping. Okay.
Because it seems quite cheap for the villagers also, no problem.
They'll have to pay more, of course, to have it delivered.
This is for the bookstores area.
Oh, this is actually a book area down here, okay. Yeah, this junction here, tiny, tiny little streets. I'm so glad I'm with you here. I'd get completely lost otherwise. Wow, what a place. This is really, really the true local life of the city. I love seeing this. Wow. One quiet moment in the market. Around here, this is really the equipment for farming here, for cutting the wheat, for maintaining the fields. Wow.
Once a year in this place.
Yeah?
Yes, there used to be a festival over here. Holy sacrifice for this market.
A sacrifice,
Yeah,
okay.
sacrifice, yeah.
But for the people of the market?
Yeah, for the people who's running this market and all.
Okay.
This is the market, or this is the vegetable market.
Oh, we come to the vegetable market now. I always like the vegetable markets, lots of colour. Oh, wow. Oh, this is beautiful, yeah. So we've got the vegetable market right here, just coming down to the fish market. Oh, yeah, that's what I can smell. Wow. Lovely fresh fish. Hello. Oh, wow, this is incredible. This fish actually looks lovely. Hello. And that's the thing about Shillong. Always the hills. Even in the winding streets of the market here, still the hills.
These parts are the spices parts.
Oh, spices. Oh, okay.
These are most of the dry fish.
Dried fish, yeah, you can really smell it.
And this is your meat market over here.
Oh, the meat market, okay. So this is the betel nut that everyone chews here.
Yeah.
The red that you see on the streets.
It's a part of a tradition. When someone visit in a house, or some families come and visit in a house, no? This is the main thing which we first prepare.
Wow, and it goes on all the way down here, all the same. This is the betel leaves, and this is the stuff that you put in the middle, so not the actual nuts there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you put that in the middle, then you wrap it up and you chew on the whole thing. So what is it like for you living in Shillong? What do you think of the city? What do you think of Meghalaya?
In Shillong, according to me, it's not that much expensive if you know how the way to live it. So if you want to live a highly posh life, so the main market for you is like in Police Bazaar. But for us, the common people which are living in a low budget, no, this is the main place.
And have you seen changes over the years? Has tourism brought new things to the city? Has it affected the city?
Okay, so for the last past year, it seems like it has changes a lot here in Shillong. So, cause before, like most of the people doesn't know proper about these places and all here in Meghalaya for these tourists and all who's visited. So for now, these 10 years which has been, so it's been a very change for us here in this Meghalaya and for this Shillong. So
Okay.
most people are knowing these places and most of the people are visiting this place.
So a lot more people are coming.
Yes.
Because certainly I think a lot of change can happen here. At the moment it still seems relatively unknown, although there is more tourism, more and more people are coming. But what could that be like 10 years from now? Who knows? I don't really understand how a place like Shillong can cope with that increased tourism. It's very small here, the roads are already very, very busy. So who knows what the future holds? And as I always say, you go to the real local markets, that's where you really find the heart of the city. And that is definitely the heart of here. Back in the car, I'm going to get back on the beaten path now after that market experience. Going to go to the All Saints Church. This is one of those things that you just kind of got to see here. So this is the oldest church in Shillong, built from wood and founded in 1877. It's an absolutely beautiful building, completely different from everything else around it. So I've come just a short hop up the street there to Ward's Lake and Botanical Gardens. So Ward's Lake is a lovely calm city centre park here. Really nice space. Here in the city centre, there's busy streets. So this is some really welcome quiet space. I totally get why people come here. This must be the Botanical Gardens. Let's see if we can get up, take a look. There's a pathway this way, through all the routes. Gonna head out of the park now. I'm gonna head over to Don Bosco Square. Don Bosco kind of sounds like an Italian mobster or something, but I'm sure it's got nothing to do with that. And I'm sure someone will correct me in the comments below. Anyway, I think it's gonna be a different side to the city, so let's hop in the car and let's go. So I said goodbye to the guys and I've come to Don Bosco Square. So Don Bosco was not actually an Italian mobster, he was actually an Italian priest. So he came here and he taught practical skills to young people, skills that they could get jobs with, like carpentry, that kind of thing. And after he passed, they named this square in his honour, and there's still an institute here today teaching children practical skills. And there's a statue to him in the middle here, Don Bosco, educator and friend of the youth. Nowadays, as well as the education, around here has a lot of cafes and restaurants and that kind of thing. with the time of the day and the grey cloud in the sky, it's starting to get quite dark out, so I'm going to call it a day for filming. I'll come back another day and show you more of the centre, Police Bazaar, or as I found out they call it, Tourist Bazaar. And this is Police Bazaar, the oldest, most central market in Shillong. And what you find around here is really shops and marketplace all rolled into one. Usually with quite a lot of people, usually pedestrian only, but a lot of winding streets, often with hills, and then with these tiny little alleyways linking them between. It's an absolute sea of life here, even at this time of the day. Loads and loads of people going down here. I'm having to stand off to the side, or otherwise I'll just be in people's way. But in the evening, it gets even more busy. See the contrast, the lovely colours from the traditional market. It's the electronic store behind. Of course, we hear this referred to earlier as the tourist bazaar. I'm not really getting too much of that vibe myself. It is mostly, it looks like local people here. But at the same time, the other market was a lot more real to me. I mean, that really was real people shopping. That was people coming from the villages to buy things there. This is a very, very different vibe. There's actually quite a bit more to this as well when you walk down from that street. Just walk off to the side and you find these other little indoor areas down these little alleyways in the bazaar here. Seem to have stepped just into a clothes area here. But really, what on earth is that doing there? Pizza Hut? I think I'll pass. That's a little shopping centre there. Oh, very, very big thing coming at me. I'm going to get out of his way. And the market continues. So we're going into fruit and veg now. Oh, straight into me. No fresh vegetables. But this area, Police Bazaar, it's a pretty strange name, right? Well, supposedly it gets its name simply because there was a police station here in the days of the British occupation. And that's it. Visiting Shillong and Meghalaya in general has been an absolutely amazing experience. It's just not the India that I thought I knew. It really feels like a different country here. But it's been a great way to finish my 5th trip to this incredible country. So thanks for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll join me next time.